So it's pretty warm, which sucks. It's already like 88 degrees, but we got everything ready to go finally. I've spent pretty much 2 days masking everything up, just sanding everything, making sure everything is perfect. If you guys didn't know, I took off my roof seals. Julian basically convinced me to do that one. I didn't want to take off my roof seals, but I am glad I did, because as soon as I took them off, I found some surface rust down here, and you can see that the metal was starting to pit. Well, we managed to wire wheel all of that surface rust off, and then we laid down some quick self-etching primer, just that way we're not spraying paint onto bare metal. And then over here, huge shout out to Drew. Drew and Dylan came by last night, and Drew actually got this thing all masked up for the most part for me. So huge shout out to Drew, because I hate masking, and I've been masking nonstop for the past like year of my life. But the idea is we're gonna paint the hatch. We're just going to put like 1 or 2 coats on it really quick, and then I'm actually going to flip it over, and then we're going to paint the entire bottom of the hatch. As you can see, that's all masked up and ready to go. We're also going to paint, obviously, this entire side of the car, but we're also going to paint the entire back of the car, the entire rain channel that the hatch sits on, and we're going to come all the way up here, paint inside of our roof channel up here, and we're also going to paint our roof. So yeah, I know we haven't really worked on the roof. We haven't fixed the roof in any way. The roof still has this big, ugly, crude aluminum plug on it. And for the most part, all of our rivets are still on there, except for one. And I'm pretty much just gonna leave it alone, guys, because, you know, I am a painter. If at any point in time we decide to do anything to this roof, all I have to do is mask up every side of the car, leave the roof as a square unmasked, just like it is now, and, you know, spray it really quick. It's a tiny car. It's not that big of a roof. I'm really not tripping on the roof, but we are going to be painting it, because why wouldn't we paint it, you know? So then after we do all of this, we're pretty much ready to slap our windshield back on. And holy crap, guys, the car is going to start looking like a car ASAP. Next are the doors. We're still working on that carbon hood. We're still mixing up our paint. Once we get our paint mixed up, we're going to straighten it into the paint gun. We are still going to be using our standard paint gun setup. I'm not going to use that crazy contraption that Junior gave me, just because we're so close to finishing the car. I really don't want to just, you know, throw a wild card in there like that. I'd rather just finish it off of using stuff that I know works, right? The only thing I still have to do is I need to get out the box fans, set up the box fans, and I need to put the activator and reducer inside of the paint and mix it all up, and then we are good to go. We pretty much have enough red paint to mix about 3 of these guys. I'm hoping we don't need to use all of that red paint, but we just might. I'm going to really to try to spray a lot better this time. I'm going to try to keep my coats light. I'm going to try to get like no orange peel, get no drips, get no runs, nothing like that, and pretty much just smooth sailing, you know? We've been painting for already a second, so let's get started, baby. Look at that reflection. All right, guys. So Dylan's here again. I just finished painting the car. It's very shiny, right? We painted the hatch. My plan worked. So I painted the bottom of the hatch. Well, I painted the top of the hatch. I put 2 coats on that little strip, and then we flipped the hatch over. It kind of hit the plastic, so I kind of went upside down and sprayed it again. It's probably gonna look like ass, let me just say that. But hey, it's red. After that, we flipped the hatch over, and then I got all up in here, and this was actually a little bit challenging. I didn't really anticipate how hard it would be to get all up in, you know, every angle of these rails, all up in there, but whatever, it's all red. We were using our spare fuel tank cover as like our test piece. I know Jack was personally offended by me touching the paint just to see if it was wet or not. So we used the test piece this time so that way no one can complain. Car's fully painted now. We did the roof, we did the rain gutters, we did both sides now. Both sides are completely painted, and we did the rain channels that the hatch sits on. Everything is completely red. We also retouched the back of it red. I only put 2 light coats on the back. It really, you know, no one's really even gonna see this, but hey, it's red now. And yeah, the whole entire car is red. Wow. So it is a lot hotter today. I already told you guys this at the beginning of the video. It's like 90 degrees right now. I'm covered in sweat. Our paint is literally not meant for this weather. Our paint is meant to be used in 70-degree weather, but we used it here anyways. So I think that's why it came out a little bit peelier than last time. The other side wasn't this peely at all, but I really think that's just because of the temperature that we were painting in. Paint's not actually like curing the way it should be curing. It's curing like way faster than it should be, but I'm not tripping on it. As long as it stays this peely and not any more peelier than that, I am okay with it. We're gonna do a paint correction on the whole entire car when we finish this up. We're pretty much just gonna sand it all down and buff it back to a shine, just like we do with our carbon. So don't trip on that. It's all a learning experience, but either way, the car is fully red now. Both fenders are red, both sides are red, both bumpers are red, the doors are not red, and the hood is not red, but we are getting to all of that stuff. So I don't know, guys. Should we post like a 10-minute video? When have we ever done that? Car's red. Hell yeah, baby. Whoa, baby. Holy crap, look at that. Whew. Okay, so Dylan helped me get the garage all reverted back to normal. This is a D16Y8 head that him and Drew picked up yesterday. It is literally just a bone stock D16Y8 head. If you guys don't know, Dylan had a fully built D16Y8 a couple of weeks ago, and there is absolutely no parts of it that are usable anymore. No. It like was complete catastrophic failure. We took his head to the machine shop a couple of days ago, and Victor just called. Victor just called like the day we dropped it off, and he said, nah, this is no good. So they picked up a new D16Y8 head. We're about to take that back to the machine shop right now. We're going to load it into the Yonke. Dylan was just helping me get everything cleaned up. All of the plastic and crap reverted back to normal. And wow, the car is almost fully cured now.
Beautiful.
And it's coming out, ooh baby, like it's getting brighter as it cures. I mean, I've said that before in all of the videos, but it is definitely getting brighter as it cures, and it looks good. Like honestly, bro, I'm like, I don't mind the roof. After the roof's fully painted, I really don't mind the roof, because if you guys didn't know, before this was never even color matched to the car. It was literally just a can of Rust-Oleum Sunrise Red that we sprayed on the aluminum piece right when we slapped it on the car. So, you know, it never even looked good, but now that looks a lot better. It looks a lot more uniform, and it's just, wow, baby, this is gonna be great. So, we're able to put on our back bumper. We're able to put on our tail lights. If you guys don't remember, I sold the tail lights to this car. So I wonder what I got inside. You guys will see that in a future video. And we are also ready to get the hatch thrown on. I sprayed our hatch brackets, these guys, really quick, you know, just to get them red. Obviously they don't look pretty, but they're red. And I'm not gonna trip over it. I'm just gonna use the seam sealer. We're gonna have a little bit of gray seam sealer in here, so if anyone ever sees us at meets and you guys wanna go and peek in here and see my gray seam sealer, go on ahead, because it's gonna be gray. The original plan was I was gonna install the hatch and I was gonna paint all of this with the hatch popped open, but then I was just like, how am I gonna get all up in here, you know, like, it just, I don't know how they did it in the factory, how they managed to paint the seam sealer and all of that, but it's not how we did it, so we're just gonna do it like that. I really don't care. She is not a show car. I don't know if you guys follow my friend 6205 Gene, but he's been doing a lot of work on Luis's car this week, and everything he keeps posting, he says this is not a show car. Remember that, this is not a show car. I'm sorry she might look better than your show car, but she ain't a show car. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. Just wanted to show you guys what the paint looked like in the sun. It's curing and it's coming out gorgeous. Probably gonna end up this video with our front end put back together and our fenders bolted down and all of that stuff fully installed with our hatch on as well. So that way you guys can really get a glimpse of how far we're coming. But geez, she's looking gorgeous, gorgeous. And don't worry, this is not my actual gas cap. We painted my gas cap already. This is just a test piece that I was using to, you know where we were when we were ready for coats. Got a couple of drips, but yeah, don't worry about that. If anyone wants this, hit me up. It's red.
Dude, it fucking stuck out like a sore thumb coming down to the road.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it's bright.
It's pretty bright. It's pretty bright. We're gonna have some problems on the road.
Yeah, pull me over tight bright, bro.
Pull me over red. Anyways, you guys, let's end the video. We got the CRX completely painted, as you can see. The next video, which I'm gonna start filming right now, we're gonna start reassembling my CRX. Me and Issa got the hatch on it last night. We'll talk about that in the next video, but if you guys enjoyed the painting and all of the progress we made, and if you guys are happy about how she came out, because holy crap, look at what she looks like. Oh my lordy, she's looking so good. If you're excited for all of this, maybe we do it again soon, then definitely like and subscribe. I will see you guys later. I hope this is like a 10-12 minute video. That'd be really cool if it was. It's probably gonna be like 20 minutes though, but see you guys next time. Bye.